It's your old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2019
Platinum Edition.
And this is the C&O Hinton Division, episode 46. Okay, so we are in the Avis yard, which is right next to the Hinton yard. And this, in case you didn't know, is a big boy. Yep, this is the one I downloaded and drove it into the yard. And the detailing on it, I'm not happy with. It's okay. It's made by Oren. N3V is what they call themselves now, right? Isn't that what they call them? Or NV3 or some kind of N, some kind of number? I don't know. But this wasn't horrible, but it wasn't ideal. All right? And, of course, let's listen to the bell. The bell's pretty good. I like it. Then the whistle. Now, for those of you who are steam enthusiasts, you might want to plug your ears on this one because this is pretty bad. Here comes the whistle. Yeah, I kind of drove it home there with the 3. And then, of course, here's the chuff chuff. Let's start her up. And I actually really like the chuff chuff on this. And you can see its action there. And it has tender on it don't really belong. And you notice behind it, bearing the same number, is the one I downloaded from the download station here at Trainz for free. This one, it's got sparklies on it. The detailing is a bit better on it. It's a bit better. I like it more. This one here is 7640. So is that one there. Don't know why. Now, don't notice that it says Baltimore, Ohio right here. Please don't notice that, because this is Chesapeake in Ohio, like this thing says over here. So we're just going to ignore that it says Baltimore, Ohio. Although this is a lot better than the Southern Pacific one I have running on this route. But anywho, yeah, it says something right there. I thought maybe that'd give us a clue. Now, I looked up, I went on the line, and then I fired up the Google machine, and I looked up what 7640 is. And according to the Google machine, only 25 of these trains were ever made, and they were all numbered in the 4000s, like 4001, 4002. There were none in 7640, so I was thinking maybe they restored it and they changed the number. Couldn't find evidence of that either. However, I did not look for very long. So maybe you know why 7640 is so special. I don't know. I'm trying to get a good shot here. There, right there. Okay, so now let's go through the same rigmarole. Let's listen to the bell. I like it. It's good. The horn. What the... Oh. I got to click on this engine. There we go. We're still on the other engine. Okay, so let's do this now. Let's hear the bell. I don't like it as much. I just don't. It sounds like it's a recording. Not terrible. The whistle, much better. It's got a hiccup in it. It does. Okay, now let's listen to the chuff chuffs. Not bad. Not bad. The chuff chuffs aren't bad. So really, I kind of like the way this one looks, right? Looks better than the other one, although it's awfully shiny. Awfully shiny. But I like the way this one sounds better. So we're going to stick with this one right here, I guess is what I'm getting at. So there you have it. Okay, thought I'd just run that by. I've been saying I was going to go on the download station and download something, and I did. So we replaced this one with that one there. So whichever one of my viewers wanted a big boy, now you got 2, although we're going to get rid of this one. All right, so now I'm going to put you guys on pause so I can delete this, and then I'll get us lined up for what our next train is here on the C&O Hinton. And here we are with Graham. Okay, Graham and his twin 44-tonners just got done dropping all this off. He just got done working all the industries with these cars. They're now done. And now what he has to do is go back to track 1. There's not a lot here on track 1. There are 6 that have to go to Hinton Foundry Works, which we've not worked yet. Or if we have, I completely forgot about it. And then 7 of them that are going to the Hinton New River Grocery, which we have worked. Okay, now are these reefers going up there? Oh, these are boxcars. So what would they bring in boxcars to New River Grocery? Like watermelons and stuff. Sure. Okay, I solved that mystery. What is going on? Oh, that's right. Okay, so now we're going to move Graham forward in order to line up here with track 1. Going to go forward. Here he goes. So that's correct. This is correct. This one is correct. Yes, and normal yes. Okay, very good. So we'll get down here on it. Get down on it. Okay, go ahead. There we go. Graham, if you've forgotten, or maybe this is the first video you've watched of mine, is like our Hinton Avis local. He just works the industries that are right in this area. A little late on that, I know. But, so he's going to track 1. Hinton Yard 1, or HY1, as the cool kids call it. Alrighty. Fills my heart with joy to play this game. All right. There we go. And now we're going to go up the hill. Now, we could not shove these up the hill, but I don't think this is going to be that much of a problem. What kind of weight are we looking at here? We've gone up with a lot more weight, right? We got 560 tons. That's not a whole lot of weight. Okay, so let's move forward then. We'll go up the hill. No, forward. My half thought that I had there was that maybe I should drop these off on this mainline track and then only run these up because of the weight, right? Or I could just run up the whole train up there, don't worry about the weight, then come back down and go this way. So don't. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to drop those off. I'm just going to ignore the weight and pretend it is not a problem. I'm actually pretty sure it's not a problem. Okay, here he comes now. We're going to go up this way here, so we got to throw that switch. Conductor was there. He might as well throw it. He'll walk back over here now and wait. Wait for it. This one's wrong, isn't it? No, it's not. Looks like that target is red. Shouldn't it be green if it's normal? Isn't that how that works? No, it's not, because these are all normal, and they're all red. So green means reversed. Okay. Now remember, we got to slow down early. Oh, that's right. Slow down early is the key with these trains. I just got done recording and uploading my Tidewater. Those are all modern trains. Those stop pretty quickly compared to these. All right, now we're going to back up the hill. Shoving as we go. As soon as it comes to a stop. There it goes. We're going to go to the yard limit of 16 mile an hour. Okay, yeah, so we're going this way, this way is correct, this way is correct. We're going to go up the hill here, past the water treatment plant. And then we're going to go... Uh-oh, is it to the left here? I think it's to the left here. It sure is. It's to the right. Okay, so back down. Come on, you can do it. There you are. Then we're going to throw here. Hilltop 2, Hilltop 3. I did not name those. So right here, where we will unload them. It looks like we're able to get 3 cars in here. The New River Grocery Company? Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's go back down with Graham. There you are, buddy. Is he already having this many problems? So he just started moving. Give him a break. Okay, we want to go to this end. Ride this car up. He's got it up to 7 miles an hour. All right. This is a 44-tonner, not an SD40-2. There you go. Now he's got some momentum. Okay, all these cars here on the left are on our reclassification tracks. Now I'm thinking to myself, did I reclassify these? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out whether I reclassified them or not. All these cars are going to various locations once it gets long enough. These are all my steam engines here that are waiting, that are on my steam storage tracks, steam engine storage tracks. Then this engine here, and I think there's another engine here, are in the yard. Yeah, there's the other engine there. He's over the ash pits. He's under the coal tower. Those were both incoming trains. Here we go now. That is the town of Hinton. Maybe I should call it a city. It's got to be a city nowadays, right? I would think so. All the steam engines, the roundhouse right there. A loady-do-do, and up we go. A warning here for the fellows at the water treatment plant. Here they are. Standing around. Yeah, we're not having any problem. Of course, the real part of the hill comes up here now, doesn't it? Got a little hump right here we got to get over. Get some. Look at that. Didn't even slow down. And right here. Warn these fellas. Now we're going to begin to slow down here just a little bit. This is the Hinton Freight right here. Hinton Freight tracks. With the blurry roofs. Look at that roof, looks good. These ones over here, not so much. All right, slow it down a little bit more now. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Go over this way. And those bell on the 44 tonners, again, it's still not, when we get farther away, it still stays just as loud. Proximity is no good at it. The proximity circuit. I don't know. Okay, let's stop it right there. Now, is this door over? Oh, yeah, this door is over. Okay, we don't want to get too close to the end. That might be a little too close to the end for my taste. Let's pull forward just a little bit. Because when we lash onto these things, you know, it's going to bump them back that way just a bit. As long as it's over the platform, as long as the door is over the platform, that's good enough. Right? Okay, now let's kill the bell. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to open these doors so they can get unloaded. View the details. Yep, it's door 1. What's behind door 1? Stuff for New River Grocery. That's why we're here. Okay, right there. No, come on. There's door number 2. It's actually door number 1. And this would be door number 3, which is actually door number 1. Okay, so we got those 3 ready to be unloaded now. Then we are going to apply the handbrake, decouple. Then we're going to move forward. Pull away to complete the decoupling. Thank you. There we go. Now, how come I didn't forget who I was? Good, all right. Now we're going to run this all the way down. While it's running all the way down, we're going to have to switch the tracks around, aren't we? Here we are. because look how far we are. We still hear the bell. Oh, then it just cuts off. Okay, so yeah, we're going to want to go this way onto this track. That's correct. Go this way onto this track, and that way onto that track. Okay, so all the switches are thrown correctly now, right? Let's check them again. Yep, okay, very good. So what do I hit now? I got to hit button 2. Here we come. That track didn't look right. We're running over it smooth, though. All right, so now we're on to Hinton Foundry Works. We killed the bell now. We're good. Back down into the Avis yard. Here we go. Sometimes I think, why wouldn't they like unload Hinton grocery and freight and all the thing that's on top of the hill down here, and just have horses running it up, or trucks at this time? And maybe because engines could handle it easier. Running a truck up that way would be difficult. I mean, it is a long ways up there. I mean, look at this. That's a long ways up there. Maybe the engines were just better at fighting gravity on their way up there. Okay. Work our way back through the yard here. Now, are there 2 Hinton yard tracks, or is there only 1? There's like 1, right? Yeah, track 1 is Hinton, and that's it. Okay. So he pulled all the cars from track 1. That's his job. That's why we're paying him the big bucks. Got a yellow with a flashing red, which means approach restricting. And then this is a red with a flashing red, which means there's a direction marker set against this path. Very good. So we're going down a one-way the wrong way, but that's all right. I know the owner. Here he goes. Very nice. Crossover track, followed by a second crossover track. And let's hop off. What happened? Let's hop off at 14 mile an hour. Probably not a good idea. Then we're going to start slowing down. Start slowing down, please. Slow down. There we go. This one's over towards Avis. Here we go. And stop. And I'll back it up. I always forget. What? I know it's not 65. Can we do 75? 75%? We'll open her up to 75, see what we get. Ho, hi, ho. Okay, here we go. Back this way. That's correct. That's correct. We are being proactive here. That is not correct. Now it is. Then this is not correct. There we go. Then we're going down here. Past these cars right here. And this is the Hinton Foundry Works right here. See where they have, are those I-beams or C-beams? These are I-beams. I believe what we have on there is C-beams. So they got plenty of I-beams. They're just running low on the C-beams. You know how it is, right? You C-beam lovers out there can never get enough. Okay, you also can't see the train. Let's go on this side here so we can see the yard better. There we go. It just came in now. Yeah, I believe these are C-beams. What does this say? Yeah, C-beams. Okay, so we can get up to 20 mile an hour. I think this will get us at either 75 or 80%. This will get us at 21, I think is where it usually goes, right? Let's get down a little bit lower this time. Oh, there we go. Usually we go up higher, but let's go down lower. We'll pass that house on the right there. Yell out the window. Is it flooding? Nope. Okay, very good. You're doing your job then. If we topped out now at 19, so it's probably 80, isn't it? Let's put it at 80. If it goes to 22, that's going to be too hog wild. That's 21. That's where we want to be. That's the sweet spot. All right, I'm thinking now. I remember last episode, Andrew was heading up the mountain towards the garden ground. What's it called? The garden ground. Yeah, the garden ground mine, the Mount Hope Garden Ground. I had to look it up on my spreadsheet. Couldn't remember. And we got less than 2 hours till quitting time. Mallet shop on the left that we are now using as a booth storage. Ice house. Now, have we been... The ice house is up there on the left. Have we been to the ice house yet? Have I asked this question before? I don't remember sidling up to the ice shop before. Is there any reason for us to even go to the ice shop on this way I have my industry set up? You know, I don't know the answer to that. Do we pick up any groceries here? Orders reefer. Yeah, the Hinton Swift and Company. Yeah. Yeah, so we do. Hinton Swift and Company, which is a slaughterhouse here in Hinton, does, in fact, need to be iced before we go up there. Solve that little mystery. Okay, now we're going to slow it down here. Bring it back down to a reasonable speed. And we're going to go on this side now. We are turning right here. There we go. That's more. This appears to be downhill. To me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This switch, I think I looked at it already, right? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. How did I find that even? That's over to the right. That's correct. That's where we want it. That way we can start offloading these C-beams into the foundry. Here's a question. Why would a foundry want C-beams? I can see they would ship C-beams, but why would they want them? Yeah, I can't come up with an answer for that one. Because they're expanding the foundry, therefore they need C-beams. Okay, I'll go with that. Time to start slowing down. We are going to have to line this up, aren't we? Yes, we are. They got a crane here and everything. Although it looks to me like that's a steel coil crane. That's a bad shot from that angle. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get two? Looks like we're going to get two on there, right? Of course, wait a minute now. The crane can go all the way up and down here, can it? Yes, it can. So we can get it all the way down to here, can't we? We can get more than two at a time. Crane just hauls them back over to this part. All right. Let's stop it there. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one is not going to be able to get. So, that's good enough. I mean, they just ride it up and down. I mean, they could unload this one, I guess, one of them, and then, I guess, okay. All right, so that is all that Graham had to do. He worked the two industries, New River Grocery way up there, and the new foundry, or the foundry, Hinton Foundry down here. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on pause, and I'll figure out what we're doing next. We're back in Quinnemont, and we are here with the Duker. All right, the Duke now is going to pick up those box cars, the 14 box cars that Andrew delivered. I think they all went to the ice house here, right? Hold on, I can take a drink. Now, there's an easy way, because he's got to turn around. He's just picking up these 14 cars. He's going to head back the other direction, back into Hinton. Now, the problem is that this track right here is just ideal to go up here through the Y, come back on this way, come back down this track, and then you're good. You can back up, pull them on, a hook on, I say. But the problem is we got a passenger train sitting right there. Now, I could move the passenger train out of the way, but let's be realistic. Well, okay, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But the passenger train's not going to get out of the way so that the freight train can do what it needs to do, right? So, passenger train's going to sit there. It's loading passengers on and off. It's got a schedule. We're going to let it stick to that schedule. Now, someone did say in the comments, by the way, you know, there's a way to get the passenger train to go from station to station to station without me having to do it every time. It won't wait. And I realize that, yes. But I really like to get the passenger trains going in motion and all that kind of stuff. I really like to see it. Instead of just showing up and seeing where it's at, I don't know where. And that way you get to see every station. So I like it better this way. So, yeah. All right. Oh, good. He brought a caboose. I thought maybe he forgot. Okay, Duke. So I got Duke's first trip already planned out. His first move, I should say. As far as all the switches being thrown. So let's get going. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. I don't know what his gearing is like, so let's start at 35. All right, let's juice it to 40. I'm going to get him up around 15 mile an hour. That's where I want to get him. So it's going to be the same. 45. Okay, 15 mile an hour is good enough for me. What if we do 50? What are we going to get if we do 50? Craziness. Okay. The beautiful town of Quinnemont. Is this the yard office here on our right? Don't know. Usually the yard office is pretty small, right? Usually it's built in an old caboose. I think that one right there is the freight house. There we go. Look at that bus going up that hill there. Is that an old Greyhound? Looks like it, doesn't it? One of the guys here at the ice house. Union Ice. I guess that's more of a service road there, isn't it? Okay, now we'll move over this way. And once we get past this switch, that'll be the end of our first move. As we are looking to turn him around backwards. It just can't pull a Yui. All right. Very good. Now we're going to back up. There we go. Now I do not have this set up. So there's who's our passenger guy? I forget. Is that Adair? I forget. But he's sitting there right in our way. So we're going to do this. And that's correct. This is correct. And then we're going to have to run all the way down here. You've got to be kidding me, but I'm not. Okay, so we'll go here, here. But you know what? We're going to actually do the switch over now because I don't want to go next to that passenger platform if we don't need to here at Prince. Okay, so bring me back. Come on, we're missing all the action now. There we go. All right. Here we go. Wave to Adair. Is that who that is? Yep, wave to Adair as we go by. Now we're heading in the right direction. If that passenger train wasn't there, I'd be able to pull forward at this point. But darn it, we're going to have to look at this engine longer. Yeah, it's not really a darn it. That was a sarcastic darn it because I love looking at this engine. See the mountains in the background? That's party. Still 15 mile an hour here, huh? If I'm to believe it. Here's some things here. Are those for the mainline track only? It's 35 there. Let's see what it does. Hey, look at that. It does say 35. Okay. We can pick up the pace here. Open her up a little bit. Okay, that might be a bit much. Oh, no, maybe not. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, we're going to be careful here because we don't want to go over that diamond going this fast. The simulation wouldn't do anything. It would allow me to. But, you know, I think in real life they would slow down. So we'll slow down too. Backing our way back. Oh, slow down to 20. Yeah, probably for the diamond crossover, right? Here we go. That'll get it done. Slow it down a little bit more here. Very nice. This is cool. All right. So back this up like this. Yep. Uh-oh. Where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. I got scared. All right. Now, per somebody else's direction, which is absolutely right. I should throw those back to main line, right? Main line service. Okay. Now we're going to go forward. What were we just at? 75? Let's do 70. Okay, so we'll watch him. So he's going to come down this way now. So we got to set up these switches. He's going to come down here, back across the bridge, over here, past Adair. Then that should be set this way. And then this should be set this way. That's right. Then when we come down here, we're able to back up past here again. The guy sweeping. He's kicking up some dust. All right, here we come now. Going forward. Back off just a little bit. There we go. That 70 was exactly right. Which I'm proud of myself, but at the same time embarrassed because I just had it at that percentage that I needed to be at. I just couldn't remember. So what are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do, huh? All right. It should have us slow down. These are speed limit signs right here. What are they going to have us slow down to? 15. And that's really not how that works. They got to slow down before they hit those things. But like I said, some things I do realistically, some things I don't. But what I do every time is whatever seems fun to me at the time. That's what I'm trying to get maximum funness. Maximum funness. There you go. That's what I want to say. Righty. Going around here now. Past our passenger train. And let's jump down here now. Let's jump down to right here. This is the switch we have to clear right here. That's a nice shot. Signals. Some guy standing over here waiting to unload stuff or load stuff. Oh, I didn't see this guy right here. This guy obviously wearing some type of camouflage. Here we go. Okay, now while backing up, they should already be, the switches meaning, is what I mean, should already be set up because I want to go on the same track a second time because that's where I'm going to stick the caboose. I don't know what a caboose is. Alrighty. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're going to stick them right here. Because unless I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, the caboose goes on the end. There we go. Beautiful. Apply it. Decouple. Now forward. And then we're going to want to throw this switch here. Just waiting for it to clear. There we go. All right, now we're going to want this to go this way, and we're going to hook up to this right here, right? Yes, sir. That's exactly what's going to happen. These cars will be hauled back to Hinton, and they will put back on the reclassification track, and it'll all happen again. Who knows where they'll go next? Well, the spreadsheet knows. But the spreadsheet's not really a who. All right, so we're going to grab onto these, and I'm going to back up because these are separated from each other due to the road, the surface road. There we go. Okay, so we got them all. Now, we got to pull forward. But before we pull forward, I got to make sure these switches are set up right? Okay, well, we can run them down. I always want to put them on the right. Now, this is not a double slip, is it? No, it's not. I always want to put them on the right side of the track, but is there a crossover over here? I mean, they can run on the left. There's nothing that says they can't run on the left. You normally don't, I suppose. I'm not seeing anything that's going to get him over onto the right-hand track here. That's all right. We'll run him that way anyway. There's no other way to get him over there, right? Oh, come on now. We were just here. There you go. Yeah, sort of. There you go. Come on. Not really. Now, if this were a double slip, I'd be able to get it over there, but it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. There's nothing going this way. There should be through a crossover here. Okay, I'm going on and on about nothing. Here we go now. So let's, now we got to clear this track right here. Now, did I make sure all the switches were right? Holy moly, pal. Come on. Yeah, they are. Well, there you go. And here we go now. Forward. Look at them way over there. Look at these fellas all standing around, huh? Okay, stop looking. Why did I suddenly decide to turn on the bell? I don't know. Here he comes now. Pulling all 14. That can't be very heavy, right? I'm thinking no. 360 tons. That's not very heavy. Here he comes. This might be my thumbnail right here. Might be. This is a nice shot. Here we go. Hard to see when the end of the train is when I'm this low. There we go. Okay, I slowed down too early. Get it up again. I'm wondering if we're going to run into one-way markers. I'm going down the wrong track. Maybe we'll finagle. Okay, I'm at the wrong switch. I'm at the wrong switch. It should be this one right here. Okay. Now let's back it up. Classic railroading here. I didn't say good railroading. I said classic railroading, meaning the steam trains. All right, let's pick up caboose 96642. All right, we're lashed up. Now, what would I have to do? Here, what would I have to do? I had to pull past this and then back down this way again, right? And then I'd be on the right track. Do I want to go through that maneuver? And I'm thinking the answer to that is yes. I think I do, just to get me on the right side of the tracks. I'm afraid he's going to run into something going down the other way, and I don't want to take that chance. Okay. You know, because those yellow things you put on the tracks, which indicate the train can only go in that direction, I don't want him to run into that. Although the routing may tell me right away whether that's the case. The train ain't that long. Just do it. All right, so eventually... Oh, that's already set that way. There we go. Of course, that's a question that comes to mind. Were they really sticklers for running the trains on the right-hand side? Or do they always say we got to get it over on the right-hand side, or would they just run it down the left? Because obviously in real life they don't have the direction arrows. Although some tracks are designated as one way, maybe not back then. Would they go through the trouble of doing that, or would they just look at the schedule and say, there's nobody coming the other way, so we're going to be all right? Or is it just a safety concern? You know, everyone expects it to be on the right, so we're going to keep it on the right. I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. Whether it's correct or not, I have no idea. Okay, why this is going this way now, we can make sure this is all set right? There we go. That one, yeah, normal, we're good. Okay. Back this sucker up. On my spreadsheet, I'll have to mark them down as in transit, so I know they're being pulled back at this point. I usually do that. There's only one load he's picking up here, but in the future, when he's picking up more and more loads, I got to put that on there to remember which ones he's picked up, which ones he hasn't yet. The spreadsheet does that for me. Beautiful. All right, now, just for science, let's get him going back to Hinton. And let's see if he'll go straight or will he go over to the left. And I got it set for going straight, right? And we'll set this one this way. So we'll make it doubly like he should go straight. But who knows what's going to happen. So let's drive to a track mark, and you're going to go to Hinton. Now, this must be... Yeah, I had this problem last time. It's Hinton track mark. Right? Sure. Okay. Here he goes. Yeah, he's going to go straight. Otherwise, this light would have turned on. And there he goes. It's like signal galore in this area, isn't that? Okay, and there he goes. And... here we go. I look over at the time, and we are just barely into the butter zone, but that's good enough for me. Hey, I hope you guys had a really good time. I enjoyed myself working first in Hinton and here in Quinnemont. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that I backed him all the way up just to put him on the right-hand side, well, this just may not be the channel for you.